My name is Abs.
My name is Zed.
And you're watching the Hayati channel.
So there.
I want you to imagine a fun fair. Pretty sure most of you, the first thing that pops in your mind are rides, waltzers, dodgems, twisters. Imagine I told you there is a fun fair, but there are no rides. How ironic. Well, ladies and gents, this is the place we're here today. Canary Wharf, London, located in East London, have opened up a brand new indoor place which is called Fairgame. So basically think of a fun fair, no rides. What do you have left with? Candy floss, food, beer, and the games. The games are the attention, the main highlights, in my opinion, of this indoor place. Joining me on this vlog is Zed, as usual.
Hi. Like as you already said, we have games in this place. So think of fun fairs, think of your rifle aim and shoot games, think of your clowns that you have to knock down to get points, all of those sort of things. So there are 9 games in this place. 9 games, and it costs £13 per person to play those 9 games, and you have approximately an hour and a half or thereabouts to play those games, and in that time you probably get to play the games twice over. And they say the fun fair exactly like you don't remember it. So basically they take the classical games and give it a more of a modern twist to it. So like she said, there are 9 games, and it's located in a beautiful area and landscape of West India Quay. There should be a duck, you can't see from there, 20-foot rubber duck, and that duck kind of signifies the classical tuck-a-duck game, which I don't think I've ever hook-a-duck. I don't think I've ever played. Now the funny thing is, this channel is dedicated to rides and theme parks, but when we go to fun fairs, I don't think we ever play the games. Do you ever play the games? Fair games. It's usually we avoid it. It's too expensive. We focus on the rides, but a lot of people do like enjoying playing the games, and this place is dedicated for that. The following information is going to be either good news or bad news. In our case, it is perfectly good news. The first one is it's an adult only venue. Children who are 18 years old, as they call it. If you're under the age of 18, do not enter. Number 2, it operates quite late, opens at 11 AM, closing depending what day is it, could be 11 PM, 12 PM, or even 1 AM. Isn't that fantastic? The third good news is it's indoor. Everyone knows about the British weather. It's always raining, windy, cold, so it's really nice to have something indoor that you can do in all season. The good news number 4 is it's very affordable. As she mentioned, I don't know if you mentioned, £13 in London currently at the time of opening. It actually opened in the 4th of October, and this is being filmed, as I said, on the 30th October. We actually planned to check this place out quite early, but it was so hard to get a booking on the weekends. It seemed to get really full. So if you are going on the weekends, you might want to reserve it quite early. And also, do you want to explain how it works in terms of booking, just like bowling when you reserve it? So you book it online, you choose your date, everything, you get sent links, you set up a team. So whoever you're with, I mean, you can play individually, but you need to set up whether you're playing individually or whether you're in a team, and everybody signs up so that everybody has the chance to compete with each other when they come here. There's a leaderboard, and whoever in your team gets the most points is the winner, etc. Something about a big teddy bear for the winner as well of each
Pink
team.
Teddy bear, yes.
But not sure. We'll let you know about that once we've been in and played. If you're a fun fair geek, fun fair enthusiast, or if you just want a good time around this area, then I think it's definitely worth checking this place out. We're going to go in. The first session we are actually amongst the first people to go in, 11:30 AM. So we're going to go in, check how it is, and let you know. So this is Fairgame. Come. Let's read that. Suitable for all children aged 18 plus. And on the other side, you have remember to floss at the end of the evening, which is really nice and catchy. I like the choice of words I have used. Very humorous, witty. Let's go inside. We have just registered the Fairgame. This basically is the card to the games. So basically, the guys at the end where the games are by pink teddy bears will activate this for us at 12. So even though we booked us up for 11:30, the games do not open until half an hour later at 12. Yeah, so basically we're just waiting until 12 when we're going to take this up, get the team to activate it for us and start playing games.
Yeah, and also on the app, you want to quickly show, it gives you all the information. If you go into games, for example, it tells you what kind of games are available and how to play them. Food and everything's just there. It's not an app, it's just a link that takes you to a specific site. First impression, it's very nice, well kept, very modern. Kind of reminds me of those American diners, to be honest, colored with pink and different colors. There are some tables which are based on the dodgems or waltzes kind of design. So you can see the tables are really nice looking, shiny, and you got this food menu which is called the Fairgame. When you open up, it's really nice, and based on the theming, they're going for the duck theming, yellow. And if you open up, it's got all this information, what you can buy, alcoholic drinks, food, beer.
Mostly alcoholic drinks.
Yeah. What do you think of the price? Considering what it is, I think it's looks pretty reasonable.
There you go, there's your burgers.
Cheeseburgers, £10 single, okay, but considering today's time, I would say that's actually expected. I think it's pretty reasonable.
Pizza. Tacos.
Let's go.
This is our team we created called Hayati, and these are the players, individual players. Our cars has been activated, and for the first game we're going for Phony Island. How do you play? There should be some instructions there.
Go.
Alright, so scan to play. Your game will start soon.
So you have to aim at the red dots until they turn green, and your game will start in 3, 2, 1. Aim at the red dots. Yeah, there, you started now.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy that. I'm not really a big fan of shooting games, even in theme parks. There's got an announcement that gives you the instruction. It's a really nice themed game, and it's different for each person what they're going to enjoy. It takes quite a bit of a time for it to load up.
Let's go.
You won't be able to tap apparently until the others have finished playing the game. If you tap, it will just say too slow. So
Yeah.
that's something.
Okay.
Alright, so this one's done. Next one, alley hoop. Alley hoop, something you have seen in trampoline parks, basketball. Here are the rules of the game.
So when the timer goes down, it will show 60 seconds at the top, and once the alarm sounds, that's when you start playing.
So that's the countdown, right?
Yeah. Wait! Your game's not started yet. When the alarm sounds. Now, go.
Moving on from the basketball, we got space race. All right, what are the rules? The audio instruction needs to be louder. The environment is very loud. That's one downside. Very complicated.
Okay, so this game we weren't sure what was happening, but you basically got to get the cannon inside the red section that's marked off. This one.
This one.
Yeah. It gets harder basically as you go up.
You can't hear the instructions.
Go.
Moving on from these battles, we have the circus freak. That looks very classic and fun as well. Where's the instruction? Instructions are on this side. That shooting game is much more entertaining than the first one that we played. You have to aim at the black part, not at the red that illuminates. And you have to be really fast. Let's see how well she does. After circus freak, we might go for Dawn of the Dead, zombies.
When they come into the higher, if you get it in the red, then that makes the horse go faster. Your horse is number 3 over there, and you've got to get it to this side. Go, 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 go! Your number 3 is winning. Yeah, I think you're number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Another one?
Second game, yeah. So this is his score, 38 seconds to get number 3 to the finish line. Go! Oh, number 3, number 3. Number 1.
That was really fun. It's really busy. Look how busy this is. Alright, this one's done. And next game, I think.
Check the leaderboard, and then this is
Yeah, this is the last game, but before that, let's do a leaderboard. Check your cards out. 2688. Woo!
So all the games have a countdown. Some of them have 60 seconds, some of them are 30 seconds. It all varies, but you can see it going down there. So you got to clean up the trash, throw as many of these balls into the can when it is open as possible. In 3, 2, 1.
They did say on the website, look out for the secret dodgem. I was wondering what that is, and I found it. Alright, this is the outro, and what did we think of this place?
Fair Game is fun. Fair Game is fun. I would definitely recommend it. It is a lot of fun. There are a couple of games where they're not the best ones for me. One was the shooting rifle.
Yeah.
One was kind of weird because you have no way of knowing where your actual
that
aim
wasn't
is.
very pleasurable.
So that one wasn't very good. And the other one that was not so fun was the space
one,
race,
yeah.
I think. That one was just a little bit random.
Yeah.
But all the other ones were very, very entertaining.
Very good.
Very
I
fun.
really enjoyed it. Really, really highly recommend it for the price. I would just say the downsides are it gets extremely busy, which kind of messes with our pleasure and comfort. If you do come, it might be best to come on a weekday
Because
first session.
You do have to wait. If a game has already started,
Yeah.
you can't join it partway through. You have to wait until that game is finished,
Yeah.
and then join the next
Yeah.
session. So it does mean a bit of waiting around, but I mean,
Yeah.
we managed to do it. What's the time now?
1:34.
1:34. So it was probably about an hour and a half.
Drawback number 2, the instruction, they have a speaker where each game actually has an announcement.
tells you what
can't hear
to do.
anything because it's so busy, so bad. You barely can hear anything. Some of the games can be very complicated to understand in terms of the rules. There are a member of staff there, but this is something they really need to work on. Maybe make the speaker louder or have headphones. I don't know what that is. It's a bit like going to one of those theme park mazes where you can't hear the announcement because it's so noisy at the background. Those were the downsides. The third thing, which I didn't really like, is the whole complicated system of booking in, because the system doesn't seem to register.
That was weird because we had registered online previously and created teams and logins and everything. But then when we came in, he was like, "Oh yeah, for some reason I can't find it. You have to do it again." And I was like, "Well, what was the point in doing it twice then?"
Obviously, we didn't check out the food. That probably be a next time. I think I would definitely come back here. You know, it's really
Definitely.
worth for your
It's
money.
very worth it.
£13 in London, 1-3 for all of that. You know, I found it very pleasurable, enjoyable. Apart from the cons that we mentioned, I mentioned, I don't think there's anything else which is wrong with that one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's go. Unfortunately, we didn't win a teddy bear. You have to aim at a certain point. And one of the reasons, it's not making me making an excuse, but one of the reasons is I was focusing on filming, and it's very hard when you're filming and at the same time, you know, trying to focus and enjoy yourself. But hopefully next time, you know, I'll see what I can do.